people believe that once you finish a nursing program, for example, the MSc pre-registration nursing program, that a job is automatically guaranteed. I get this question a lot of times. Will I get a job after graduating? Are there many jobs after graduating? You can look at the screen and see several questions like this that I receive on some of my videos that I post. In this video, I will be answering this question. So if this is something that you're interested in, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. But just before that, if you haven't met me before, my name is Winnie and I share my experiences on a wide range of issues. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the subscribe button. But do not stop there. Please like, please share, and please comment, and I'll be right back. Now, back to the question. Will I get a job straight after graduating from the MSc pre-registration nursing course, or perhaps the BSc nursing course or any other accelerated nursing course? Now, the truth is, getting a job after studying nursing, just like any other career, isn't automatic. There are pieces to the puzzle, and that I will be exploring more on in details later on through this video. So I hope you're sticking around to the end of this video so you don't miss any vital points that I will be raising. But before I proceed, bear in mind that I'm not going to be discussing anything about immigration or government policies or the likes, because I'm no expert in this field. If you want an expert advice, please seek from a qualified personnel. I'm only answering this question based on my experience. Finishing your MSc pre-registration nursing program successfully, just like any other career or any other course, does not automatically guarantee you a job. There are several factors that you would also be considering, or that this may depend upon. Completing this course makes you eligible to apply for nursing roles, but it does not automatically guarantee you these roles. There are several factors that need to be considered, okay? Firstly, there's the job market. Now, when I talk about the job market, I mean the demand for nurses, but not just the demand, funding issues for recruitment, government policies on immigration, government policies on recruitment. These are a mix of factors that would also affect the job market. Now, if you want more details about this, please visit the relevant government website. If you're in the UK or thinking about transitioning into the UK, then go to www.gov.uk. I'll be putting that on the screen, and type into the search bar whatever information that you're seeking. That is the government website where you'll be getting information about these policies. Also, you should be looking at reputable nursing bodies to check out what the current issues are in nursing, maybe staffing issues. This would also help you understand what the job market is, but I wouldn't be going into details here because I'm not an expert in this field, okay? Secondly, apart from government policies on recruitment and immigration, the location matters. Some regions might have a higher demand for nurses compared to other regions. So thinking about flexibility, do I want to be moving to this area after studying in another area? Am I willing to move or transition to another area? Will also be factors that also affect jobs, getting a job after graduating. Additionally, there's timing. Timing is also a very important factor. Different universities have different times of the year when students on nursing courses graduate. Some students graduate in January, some graduate in September, and the job market is not fixed, okay? There can be a high demand today, a low demand tomorrow, blah, 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 based on all the other factors that I've previously mentioned, okay? Now, the timing. What if you're graduating at a time where there's a lower demand for nurses, or at a time when policy changes, at a time where things generally turn different, okay? This is another factor that you also be looking at. So you see, while the MSc pre-registration nursing is an accelerated program and a fantastic way of getting into the world or field of nursing for someone who is passionate about this, it is not an automatic guarantee for a job role, okay? The good news is, apart from all these other factors that I mentioned that you literally do not have control over, there are some other factors that you have control over. For example, how prepared are you for the course, okay? How prepared are you in terms of your skills, interview skills, application skills? How do you write your personal statement to land you a slot for the interview? What are the things that you need to say? What is your experience like? And when I say experience, I'm talking about networking. Sometimes people get job opportunities from networking with others. That way they can even hear of an opportunity that they didn't know exists before. So meeting people, networking with people, going for student workshops, student career fairs, even assessing the facilities that the university offers for employability. There's always a career service that every university normally would have. Have you assess these resources to see how they can help you position yourself to get a job after graduating? That is for students that are already in the UK or already studying the course. Sometimes opportunities may come up, but they may not be in your first choice area. All right, they may not be your first choice for a hospital you want to work in, or your first choice for a ward you want to work in, or your first choice for a specialty you want to work in. But what if opportunities come in areas that are not your first choice? Are you flexible, okay, to adapt or change your mind or decide to move into the areas where the opportunities are available? That's another factor that could affect if you're going to be getting a job after studying nursing or not. What makes you a candidate that stands out from the rest? What are those extras? What are those skills, those competencies that make you stand out? What have you done to make yourself a candidate that stands out from the rest? What is that thing that you're doing to make sure your application stands out from the rest? That is another factor that you could also consider. And when I say stand out, it might be in terms of a skill, it might be in terms of an experience that you acquired over the years or during the course of your program. What exactly are you doing to stand out in your application or to prepare for your application in the future when that time comes? Finally, how motivated are you to get the job? How motivated are you? How realistic are you? How confident are you? How much of a hard worker are you towards getting your dream nursing job? I think motivation is very important. It's a very, very important ingredient for you to successfully go through nursing school, okay? Because nursing school will test you. It will test you because it is intense, okay? From my experience, it is intense. So what helped me or kept me going was my high level of motivation to study the course, which arose from my deep interest in nursing. So what is your passion? How passionate are you to study nursing, okay? And in concluding, I would tell you again, just to reiterate what I said before, studying the MSc pre-registration nursing program isn't an automatic guarantee to getting a job. Just like every other career that exists, every other course that exists as students go to university to study, it's not an automatic guarantee, okay? You still need to apply for a job, you still need to be shortlisted for an interview, you still need to pass the interview, okay? You still need to go through the normal process, and it depends on a lot of factors. Some you can control, some you can't control, like the job market. So I think these are things that you should be thinking about, and then ask yourself the question, what is my motivation to study nursing, okay? I won't be the one to answer that question for you, but that's a question that you should ask yourself. What exactly is my motivation to study nursing? I hope this video helped in a way. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button. Please like, please share, and please comment. And until we meet again, guys, keep winning and enjoying life, and bye.